And like any art form, to perfect it takes years and years of strenuous training. And in the case of Chinese opera, the masters make the most acrobatic feats look flawless and effortless. In the past, sending a child to train in the traditional opera was a last resort for families scrapping to make ends meet. But today, the centuries-old performing art is finally enjoying prestige around the world and has attracted one die-hard fan from the U.S. Now let's follow his journey as he takes on the challenge to put on a show for a live audience after 100 days of training. The apprentice struggles a little bit as he plays alongside a professional actor with more than 10 years of experience. But you know what? It's the effort that counts.
因为我在练习的时候，我在家没有地方，所以我去小区里面有很多人。我练习的时候，比方说踢腿什么的，他们来，然后看。
可以。
对。
这种精神值得鼓励。
对。
这个叫不怯场，应该是这样。作为一个演员要这样，这我们叫人来疯。人来疯。对，人一多啊，我表现的会更好。走，回，听。哎呦，怎么回事啊？再来。
是这个。
对，你刚刚咋了？
不，是因为地下滑。
哎，你再走这个怎么那么难受啊？
不，这个是非常好。
走，1、2。你这要抡死人！
不是，你不是，你一直说给我力量，我现在给你力量，你不要我的力量。
但你那个力量，你再去哪儿了？你不是在这砸人家？看我，不是去打他，是你起一个范儿，看到吗？轻松一点。对。
It's going really fast, and I'm just way behind and asking them to just please stop and let me get on board.
开打吧。预备，走，1、2、3、4、5、6、7，1、2、3、4、5，走，哎，手去。哎呦，是不是得来100遍？你那手从上面走，从下边走。对呀，往上。对呀。再来。预备，走，1、2。哎呦，我学生啊。怎么老从下面走呢？1、2，从上面，对。
Today's session was tiring. There was a lot of things to do, a lot of things to remember. My mind is just not processing the things that they need me to process as fast as they want me to process. And so there's a lot of hand movements, there's a lot of footwork, and there's a lot of combination between the two. And I look at them doing it so perfectly, so naturally, and then comes my turn, and it's just struggle.
滑下来，
蹦，
加入，
蹬，
对，
仓，立，对，看这个姿势了吗？脑袋别歪，你老怕他。
OK，
你放心，这个于老师打不着你，他等着你呢，你就把他打不着你那个刀，你别害怕。
我知道，但是
还是害怕。我看你那个你就老害怕，那个，一踹两踹，就这个你就开始害怕，你就开始躲，你这你得迎着他，你看都得是这样的，你不能怕他，
因为我没有习惯跟他玩，
对，当然眼睛都不敢睁了。
Also, to be very, very honest and completely real, there is this teeny tiny little bit fear that because of the difference in speeds of how we're interacting with each other, I am a little bit scared that he would actually hit me with the sword as we're fighting. I mean, the whole fighting is for show, but because of my very slow motion, there is a little bit of fear that I would screw things up and he would not know what I'm doing or would not be able to anticipate what I'm doing. And then he would be doing his thing and then he would strike me. I'm just stuck in my own mind, and I think I need to liberate myself from this because it's ridiculous.
1、2，撩腿，偏蹲，休，1、2，抬手，快点，偏蹲，撩头，1、2、3、4、5、6，哦，蹦，哎，哎呦，对，立，这样，立，这儿立，对，啊。
还有一些基本功不是很扎实，就比如说弓箭步，做的不是很达标准，因为这些东西在舞台上一走出来，其实是需要一些美感的。但是龙呢，它存在一些就是动作的不规范性，看起来不是很优美。
啊，看着了吗？你的劲儿比他大，要给他差点给刀捏掉了。然后他又挺起来了，好吗？先到这儿，攥，对，哎，别晃着他，让他自己做戏啊。
我不晃，
对，你就有一轻轻的就行
OK，
你这不用攥太死就都是假装的，表演嘛，就是你让人觉得你很使劲了，但是你没有使劲，你要太使劲，他受不了。
就是这样，我就
对，你看看他自己就可以表演了。
OK，
你只要表现的我很有力量。你内心有觉得你已经把他打败了就可以了啊。
Today was a little bit too many things to learn at once, and so yes, I'm very tired.
It's 8 in the morning, and we've reached our second park, Tiantan, in the search for the elusive Piaoyou. Will we find them? Will we not? Stay tuned. Meanwhile, this is the entrance to this beautiful park. This is actually where emperors in the Ming and Qing dynasty used to come to pray for good harvest or even for rain. This is nothing related to Jingju, but it's good. Ni hao. Ni hao. But good morning. But it's good to know a little bit of history. I could hear music from there, but who knows? Maybe we'll find them, maybe we won't. We came, we saw, but we didn't conquer. And what we saw was not the Piaoyou. There was just no sign of anyone singing Jingju. There's a lot of people singing all sorts of songs, dancing, doing exercises, Tai Chi, you name it, except Jingju. They told us that here they would come, but we waited and waited and waited, and nothing. Even though we ended up not seeing any Piaoyou, it was still a very, very good day. I started the day early, and that's not something that I usually do. And you see Beijing in a different light because it's quieter than usual. Beijing is a city of 21 million people, and the fact that you're waking up before a lot of them gives you an advantage to explore the city by yourself, to have it for yourself. And I think that was quite nice, going to places where there aren't a lot of crowds. The fact that I saw a lot of pretty old people ya-tuing and ti-tuing, and seeing them in such a great shape
just because they were doing the same basic things that I've been doing, but they've been doing it for a much longer time. I think that gave me a little bit of inspiration to continue doing this. Maybe one day I could bring my foot all the way up to my head, who knows?